Attention, sorry to bother you. Reagan Sidney, if you can make your way down to the front of the auditorium here. Reagan Sidney.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the commencement exercises for the class of 2018. I am your class treasurer, Taylor Sessions. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards for the pledge and national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our class secretary, Ring Tay.
Now, will you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by our Southport High School Concert Band, directed by Mr. Copeland. Here's our class vice president, Jairo Rivas.
Will you please bow your heads and join me in a prayer, please? Dear Lord our God, you have given us the tools to be able to sit in this room, and for this we are forever thankful. You have filled our daily life with guidance and the support we need in order to achieve our daily goals and our lifelong goals. As we embark on a new journey, please open our minds and hearts to new things and bless us on our new journey. Guide us with your light and protect us overall. Bless everyone, our parents, our family members, and our amazing teachers, and our counselors we have had throughout these years, who have supported us to get where we are today. Thank you, God, for all the amazing memories we will forever cherish in our hearts and carry with us. Bless Southport High School's class of 2018, and may our futures all be bright, and may we lead with honor. Amen.
Welcomes everyone. As your elected class president, I would like to say congratulations to each and every one of you for making it this far. We have accomplished many things to remember, such as being the first to take the longest test in the history of the world, I-STEP, or getting first place in the homecoming, floats, and banner twice in a row, and getting first place in the winter hallway decorating contest and others. These are the memories that we all can cherish. Let those of your memories during your 4 years of high school be the lessons of friendship, unity, and love that we shared as we all go our separate ways. Even though we are all going our separate ways, we all have our missions to spread our greatness. We have already shown courage by making it this far, and we must believe that we can succeed in what's lie ahead of us. Malala Yousafzai said, "When the whole world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful." Since life is our most precious gift, and since it is given to us to live but once, let us live without regret and use our one voice to improve our community and our world, and learn to stand up for yourself and others. Wherever we go and whatever we do, may we always be friends when we meet again. And I want to leave you all with a quote by Oprah Winfrey. The key to realizing a dream is to focus not on success but significance. And then even the small steps and little victories along your path will take a greater meanings. And once again, congratulations, my fellow classmates of 2018. I do have to ask that during the ceremony that everyone please hold your applause until the end in the attempt to allow all students' names to be heard and keep it to the flow of the ceremony without interruptions. Thank you so much for your time, and now, Mr. Knight.
Good evening and welcome to Southport High School. We thank you for attending this event with us tonight. At this time, I'd like to introduce the guests on the stage. So guests, would you please stand as I call your name? And everyone, if we could please hold our applause until all have been introduced. First, Perry Township Superintendent, Mr. Patrick Mapes. School Board President, Mr. Ed Denning. School Board Vice President, Mrs. Emily Hartman. School Board Secretary, Mr. Ken Mertz. Other school board members that are with us this evening, Mr. Colin Foltz, Mr. Steve Johnson, Mr. Charles R. Mercer, Jr., and Mr. John Morris. Southport High School administrators on the stage with me are Assistant Principal Mrs. Amy Boone and Assistant Principal Mr. Andy Ashcraft. Our valedictorian is Kaylee Turner. Our salutatorian is Kelsey Andreas. And the officers that are on the stage with me for the class of 2018 are Vicky Pye, Jairo Rivas, Ring Tay, and Taylor Sessions. Please welcome our salutatorian to the microphone, Kelsey Andreas.
The class of 2018. We are the turn of the century generation, most of us being born around the cusp of the year 2000, and thus never getting the chance to say only 90s babies will remember. We've also survived the supposed end of the world like 3 times now, so good job, guys. Regardless, when I was younger, the year 2018 sounded unreal and so far off, it seemed like it would never come, even as I was walking the halls as a freshman. Yet, here we are as graduating seniors, staring out at the future ahead and looking back at what it took to get here. I would like to start off by saying congratulations to the Southport class of 2018. On behalf of myself and my classmates, I want to thank everyone who helped us reach this point and supported us along the way, including parents, families, teachers, coaches, and administration. It's been a long road, but the time has come for us to leave Southport and continue on. But first, I want to take a moment to reflect on our time spent here. We started out as freshmen in these halls, learning how to navigate the newly constructed building and experiencing block scheduling for the first time. Between then and now, we've said goodbye to the beloved Principal Brower and welcomed the newly beloved Mr. Knight. We've witnessed countless Perry victories, classic rock painting rivalry, and have watched the Cardinal fly during Friday night football games. And let us not forget surviving the brutal time change of our senior year, because it's not as easy as it sounds getting to school at 7:05. Nevertheless, we've survived through it all. All the late nights, all the stresses, all the assignments due at 11:59 turned in just at 11:58, and everything in between. They always joke about how high school may be the worst years of your life, but looking back, I'd say we did all right. We will leave Southport with these memories, as well as memories of our own time here and the friendships we've gained along the way. We may not remember exactly who told us something, who taught us this lesson or otherwise, but this community has given us the foundation to build our character for the future. Southport has given me the best friendships I could have asked for and truly provided me with a second home to learn and grow. Even if you may not know it, each of you has made an impact on me and shaped me into who I am today. I am who I am because of you guys, and I will forever be grateful for that and cherish every memory we shared in these halls. To the class of 2018, I leave you with this. I challenge you to take every opportunity that comes your way in the coming years. Do not let the past or present moment define your importance or your character. You have the power to decide who you are and who you want to be. Find whatever it is you want to do and fulfill it wholeheartedly. Wherever we all may end up, and as this is the last time we will all be gathered together, I am proud to say that we are Cardinals. I am proud of all the accomplishments that we made together, and I am proud of the family that we have become and built here. We came, we saw, and we conquered. Thank you for growing with me 2018, and good luck with everything that lies ahead. As always, go Cards. Now, I present to you our valedictorian, Kaylee Turner.
On this day in 1961, President John F. Kennedy announced his goal to put a man on the moon. People thought he was crazy, but yet 8 short years later, Neil Armstrong made what he called one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Now, in 2018, we, the students of Southport, have the opportunity to aim not just for the moon, but for the stars, because we will make the impossible possible. We, the students of Southport, come from all over. We represent a total of 55 countries. However, in spite of our differences, we're all Cardinals. And today is the last day we will stand here together at Southport High School. After graduation, we will become fractured, whether we're staying here or going to school in Mississippi or Arizona or even Ireland. But wherever we came from or wherever we'll end up, our memories of Southport will unite us forever. Together, this class has celebrated its victories. Together, Southport raised $55,900 through the Riley Dance Marathon this year, all for the kids at Riley Hospital. Thank you. We stood together through the successes of our theater productions, Beauty and the Beast, The Sound of Music, and many more. We stood together with the band, the choir, and the orchestra during their concerts. We stood together with the Journal and the Yearbook through their publications. And we stood together through their Friday night lights and basketball games at the field house. Southport stands together with everything that we do. Together, this class has overcome tragedies. Southport has lost many, a police officer, a teacher, and several students. But our cardinal pride has never wavered. We, the students of Southport, understand the importance of being inclusive to all communities. I've witnessed how groups like the Key Club and National Honor Society have helped to tutor students who are not native English speakers. We, the students, understand that opportunity should be for all students, because we know that in Spanish, si se puede, in the Hakka language, gan tua koko, in Swahili, indio tunawaza, and in English, yes, we can. And we, the students, understand the importance of action, because our generation knows more than anyone else that we cannot allow the status quo to continue. In the words of Bishop Desmond Tutu, if you are neutral in situations of injustice, then you have chosen the side of the oppressor. Instead, our class stands together with the oppressed, because we know that progress doesn't just happen, and our generation isn't afraid. We will not sit idly by when injustices are being committed, whether it be something as grandiose as a walkout or writing letters of encouragement to students affected by these tragedies. Southport seniors stand together. We, the students, know that unfortunately we have been saddled with the preconceived notion that we are lazy, ill-prepared for a tough world, and have been coddled to the point of affluenza. However, a lesson that we students are prepared to teach older generations is that we will not be defined by this. Instead, our generation is prepared to prove ourselves. We will be the class that perseveres and that triumphs in the face of adversity. We will be the class that makes progress. As President Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, there are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. Standing still is by definition the enemy of education. Standing still is not placing value on the pursuit of progress in academia. Standing still will lead us down the path of complacency, because in the absence of education comes the decay of society. We need education, and we need to place value on it. May Southport never forget the importance of recognizing ingenuity and progress and those responsible for it. Therein, we will be the class that moves forward and whose accomplishments will stand the test of time. I'd like to thank everyone who has always encouraged me to keep moving forward. My family, Mr. Jones, Mr. Bockelman, Mr. Mapes, Mrs. De Palma, Miss Underwood, Senorita O'Connor, and of course, my fellow students. In closing, Together, this class will lead the future. We, the students, will go off to do amazing things. But no one should forget where we came from. Because once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal. And now our principal, Mr. Knight.
Class of 2018. 4 years ago, you entered the doors of Southport High School as freshmen. Knowing you as middle schoolers, I can only imagine how that transition went. Most of you did not have a plan for your life. In fact, many of you didn't have a plan for your day. Today, you're leaving ready to take on whatever challenges you face. I know you're ready because I've seen the amazing transition from when I knew you as squirrely, distracted middle schoolers to the amazing young men and women I know today. I've seen firsthand the leaders that you are, and I'm impressed because I also know the great leaders you will become. Class of 2018, enjoy this moment. You deserve to. You have earned it. Unfortunately, we have a staff member who is not physically with us tonight. I'm confident she has a great seat and is watching us from above. Mrs. Woodward, we miss you. We are going to call the names of our seniors. After all the names have been read, we will recognize the entire class of 2018. As a school, we believe that graduation ceremonies should be dignified. Class President Vicky Pye requested, and I will second the request, that you refrain from any type of individual recognition. When you applaud or yell, the next student's name is not heard. Please be respectful to others in this process as you would ask them to respect you and your family. Please note, we will give the opportunity to cheer after all graduates have been introduced. You will be given the opportunity to give your student and the entire class of 2018 a standing ovation, which they deserve. With all this will all happen near the end of the ceremony during the presentation of graduates. Any individual who chooses to disrupt the ceremony may be asked to leave the field house immediately. As stated earlier, we want all students' names to be heard by their family and friends. Police officers are on hand to remove people who choose to recognize individuals instead of waiting to honor the entire group. With the class of 2018, please stand. Mr. Mapes and members of the School Board of Education, as principal of Southport High School, I hereby certify that each member receiving a diploma this evening is in good standing and has met all the requirements established by the state of Indiana and Perry Township Schools, and is now eligible to graduate. Class of 2018, you can please be seated. Mrs. Boone and Mr. Ashcraft, will you please come forward to introduce our graduating class?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Ashcraft and I will be announcing the student names. We'll ask you to hold your applause until all names have been announced. Please refrain from giving students individual applause, and please do not interfere with the graduates' names being heard. Row 1, will you please stand? Mohanad Zaid Abed. Jordi Yael Acosta Benegas. Angel Rogelio Aguilera. Aurora Aguilera Uribe. Catherine Lynn Akers. Razan Alamudi. Christopher Luke Alsop. Riley Edward Anderson. Markale Malik Armstrong. Anthony Irvin Arney. Elizabeth Marie Arnold. Emily Nicole Arnold. Bryce Tanner Austin. Alawatoyan Sharon Awasanya. Michael Edward Ayler. Alexis Ann Mercedes Baker. Carla Lisbeth Blanco. Adam Lee Barclay. Olivia Nicole Barnett. Devin Scott Barnes. Robert Seth Bartlett. Carl Odom Basie III. Samuel Paul Batchelor. Benazar Boydot Leon. Jonathan Boykar. Kyle Edward Baxter. Madison Nicole Bean. Samantha Nicole Beckham. Jacqueline Grace Bell. Jaden Lissa Benj. Brenda Gallegos Bernal. James Christopher Berry. Van Chung Bick. Cody James Black. Haley Marie Boger. Georgina Kamuma Bozire. Kayleon Marie Boyd. Marcel Diego Boyd. Andre Deshawn Bradley. Grace Valentine Branson. Kayla Brooke Brewer. Dominique Courtney Broussard. Olivia Nicole Bristol. Noah David Brunson. Destiny Nicole Bryant. Josephine Sue Bucker. Nathan James Bucker. Joshua Jeffrey Campbell. Deanjane Marie Cannon. Erica Colette Cardinal. Mark Thomas Carlson. Cameron Luke Carmer. Jasmine Elaine Carr. Jose Carrillo. Sebastian Carrillo Salazar. Cody Douglas Carroll. Timothy Hayden Cassidy. Maria Alexandra Castro. Boy R. Chair. Rebecca Boytacher. Tonguk Cheu. Emily Rose Chambers. Davis Edwin Chan. A.A. Cha. Lal Tlan Chua. Jaden Dawn Childs. Jamin Lavelle Christian. Joseph Mongcheu Tin. Nathan Michael Clardy. Alyssa Rayanne Clark. Chelsea Yvonne Clark. Tenacious Jimmy Ray Clark. Hunter Lee Cockrell. Jessica Rose Coleman. Gabriel Joseph Collins Green. Danielle Olivia Constant. Brendan Michael Kumler. Kyle Lee Fox Cooper. Lindsay Marie Copeland. Stephanie Marie Corbett. Alexandria Elizabeth Cormier. Sophia Lynn Craig. Michael Aaron Crook. Logan Anthony Crouch. Miranda Elaine Crouch. Erin Patricia Curran. Abigail Marie Curtis. Madison Lee Curtis. Brooklyn Ashley Nicole Davis. Celeste Renee Davis. Maggie Orion Davis. Sierra Marie Day. Diego Fernando de la Vega. Keegan James Daner. Michaela Nicole Demery. Justice William Demirs. Alexia Jadelyn DeWester. Kimberly Nadia Diaz. Alicia Nicole Diedrich. Dominic Tyler Dilly. Par Tin Dim.
Cassidy Catherine DiTuyo. Robert Lorin Dobbins III. Austin Ray Doyle. Jalen Faith Driver. Kristen Abigail Dumont. Tanner Edward Dyson. Alexis Michelle Eddington. Savannah Joe Eddington. Phelan Paige Edwards. Skylar Nicole Edwards. Chloe Janice Elliott. Caitlin Renee Eskridge. Thomas Allen Fancher. Colton James Faulkner. Tori Sue Faulkner. Diana Lauren Fell. Brittany Sarah Fisher. Eric William Fisher. Logan Andrew Flake. Sierra Christine Foote. Jeremiah DeMarcus Ford. Emma Grace Fauerball. Brian Lewis Fox. Ayana Karina Franklin. Dayton Dale Freeze. Zachary Damon Fultz II. Andrew Joseph Gallagher. Morgan Michelle Gerard. Natalia Swam Garcia. Oscar Jer Garcia Guzman. Devin Thomas George. London Thomas Givens. Madison Sophia Gomez. Luis Gonzalez. Graciela Haiti Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez. Salvador Gonzalez. Charisse Marie Graham. Spencer Alexander Grainer. Megan Ann Gray. Christina Marie Green. Austin Christian Greenwell. Malcolm Lavon Griffin. Jake Stephen Gruber. Kara Ann Gunyon. Angel Maria Hale. Olivia Marie Hammond. Megan Christine Hammonds. Joshua Ryan Hancock. Mariah Deja Harris. Emily Nicole Harrison. Zane Elizabeth Hashman. Leon Sin Hao. Kate Therese Hayden. Jake Ryan Hemphill. Alex Hernandez Matias. Tial Hyung. Alexis Ray Hickman. Gage Michael Joel Higgs. Brace Michael Hinton. Chan Su Mung. Siang Hinem. Von Boy Hinem. Zing Ta Hinem. Brianna Marie Hook. B. Lo Hura. David Ira. Michaela Catherine Huff. Jordan Marie Hughes. Chelsea Lynn Hunt. Cora Christine Hunt. Grace Young. Cesar Alejandro Ibarra. Melissa Marie Engel. Megan Nicole Irving. Darion Christopher Jacks. Gabriel Lamont Jackson. Jayla Kanye Johnson. Jarula Cherie Johnson. Kara Marie Johnson. Sede Deshay Johnson. Stephanie Erica Johnson. Matthew Joseph Johnston. Zion Patrick Johnston. Laiong Joshua Tong. Andrew Carusius. Amanda Nicole Kelly. Cameron Montre Carey. Albert Kwaseo Mang. Jonathan Koke Kyle. Noah Matthew Kinney. Kiera Jade Knight. Helem Cole Ati Kaur. Tyler Matthew Krempel. Garrett Oliver Krieger. Sarah Leitong. Aaron Ace Lee. Jessica Legoretta. Yang Tall Lin. Nadia Lynn Lewis. Ba Yi Chung Lian. David Leon.
Shrengza Leon. Mong Biak Leon. Nun Tong Leon. Robin Leon. Sangza Leon. Van Mong Leon. Zoboy Leon. Tin Song Ling. Levi Daniel Longshore. Brandon Michael Lovelace. Austin Michael Lee Lunsford. Ong So Luen. Susanna Lisette Mauis. Esmerlyn Paulina Maldonado Custodio. Marcus Charles Mangus. Mariah Lynn Mangus. Logan Allen Manning. Luke Joseph Manning. Paulina Guadalupe Maris. Iram Mariscal Valenzuela. Bradley Keith Martin. Bertha Yesenia Martinez. Gloria Ruth Massey. Christopher Allen Massey. Trevor William Massey. Allison Nicole Matlock. Dallas Scully Matlock. Martin Heriberto Matos Custodio. Keenan Kyle Mattingly. Rem Ta Moy. Josiah John Maxwell. Alicia Nicole May. Justin Chibold May. Jalen Anthony McCall. Rhiannon Kimberlyn McCleary. Noah Hanlon McCool. Haley Marie Jane McGuire. Haley Nicole McKinney. Nathaniel Lee McKinney. Madison Nicole McMichael. Chloe Gabrielle Meredith. Hannah Joe Michael. Benjamin Sal Miller. Ahmet Minnick. Michael Kalen Miner. Deja Renee Montoya. Alexis Marie Morales. Heriberto Anthony Moreno. Griffin Bailey Mullins. Lydia DeHay Munn. Alyssa Irene Napier. Jesse Dakota Napier. Ronald Charles Napier. Zella Margaret Napier. Alexander William Neely. Leon Sian Nem. Suk Ni Nem. Ashley Nicole Newland. Taylor Grace Nickel. Noah Michael Nixon. Adriana Rochelle Norton. Brianna Desiree Knuckles. Treg James Montgomery Olson. Alice Rosalie Adelino. Gina Marilette Pagan. Boy Parr. Sui Parr. Peyton Allen Pardue. Kyle Wayne Parker. Nadia Renee Parker. Manav Patel. CJ Romello Patel. Brittany Nicole Patterson. Mackenzie Suzanne Patton. Abigail Janice Pendelson. Stanley Biakta Peng. Von Peng. Ryan Jacob Pennington. Amanda Perez. Nicholas Colm Perigo. Gabrielle Faith Person. Maya Kamei Peterson Womack. Stephen Pham. Jonathan William Pierce. Samuel Robert Piper. Jenna Leanne Polly. Maya Monet Rikishi Posey. Laltan Pui. Jacob Michael Quinn. Jonathan Allen Raber. Noah Blake Randall. Cameron Danny Rayburn Helton. Justina Joy Riddell. Zachary Tyler Revel. Devin Michael Reynolds. Reagan Julia Reynolds. Allison Sinclair Riddle. Dennis Riley Jr. Scott Edward Rippey. Dustin William Rittenberry. Ignacio Orion Rodriguez. Jonathan Rodriguez.
Giuseppe Rodriguez Alarcon. Lizette Rogel Torres. Abigail Kathleen Rogers. Elizabeth Marie Roman. Irma Alejandra Romero. Mishak Sincere Rose. Courtney Aaron Russell. Samuel Dean Rust. Jennifer Swamte Saliampua. Yaritzi Teresa Salazar. Monica Renee Sam. Yamilet Daniela Sanchez. Run Su Sung. La Rem Sung. Natalie Elise Sankey. Rebecca May Schaefer. Kira Schaefer. Hannah Lee Schemelzi. Liliet Schultheis. Jasmine Nicole Schultz. Dennis Serrano. Kayla Marie Sharp. Alexis Nicole Shaw. Meraki Ziga Shebeshi. David Michael Sherman Jr. Caroline Elizabeth Short. Megan Mackenzie Short. Noah Steele Sizemore. Peyton Michelle Skirvin. Dakota James Sledge. Jessica Annalise Smith. Zachary James Smith. Si Lao Saul. Jacqueline Tara Spicer. Scott Robert Spicer. Laura Catherine Spurlock. Elizabeth Irene Starkey. Tiffany Michelle Steinbrook. Benjamin Michael Stevens. Madeline Bo Stewart. Kaylee Nicole Stewart. Matthew Robert Steerwalt. Donisha Latrice Stokes. Daniela Alyssa Straub Perez. Oliver LaRon Street Jr. Ellen Nicole Stuckwish. Biak Hanem Sung. Christina Minem Sung. Ni Dot Sung. Si Chin Sung. Abigail Colleen Supple. Megan Mackenzie Schweitzer. Andrew McKinley Tapp. Austin Lee Wayne Taylor. Kailia Kenyel Jahera Taylor. Som Te. Tilong Te. Jose Tellez. Jacob Charles Tellez. Boy Leon Tong. Dal Khan Tong. E. Len Tong. Kap Su Tong. La Nak Tong. La Len Tong. Simon Tong Ngan. Lal Nu Tong Nat. Van Sung Tong. Falorin Sung Doi Tim. Tiffany Renee Thorpe. Noon Doi Teal. Ruth Songhle Tial. Ram Tin Uk. Steve Allen Todd. Josemar Isaac Torres. Edgar Torres Gutierrez. Rachel May Trammell. Aaron Robert Tryon. Sui Leon Uk. Ray Wynn Sarah Jean Updike. Xander Raven Upton. Ariana Urbina. Alec Matthew Von Vess. Heath Mitchell Van Dever. Beslin Lexus Van Hoos. Sydney Nicole Van Valkenburg. Samantha Rachel Vasquez. Sierra Ureli Velasquez. Andrea Maria Vidadari. Caitlin Elizabeth Voaz. Yuka U. Walden. Daniel Kyle Walker. Nicole Ann Wampler. Elizabeth Jane Warfel. Jordan Edward Welch. Kylan Jeffrey Wheeler. Kirsten Renee Whitlock. Emma Violet Weiss. Mason Reed Wiles. Shale Marie Wilson. Gage Richard Wilson. Heather Michelle Wilson. Jadon Anthony Wilson. Onmar Wynn. Austin Bennett Wise. Haley Renee Woodley. Sky Lynn Warlow. Tiana Marie Wright. Jose Carlos Chichinclano. Drew Anthony Yates. Destiny Marie York. Sungta Par Zhang. Alejandro Zuniga. Nian Sien Muong. Noah Van Horn. Colton Durrell Kerner. Kylie Nicole Ray. Taylor Rose Sessions. Ring Te. Jairo Rivas. Vicky Mang Sing Pai. Kelsey Marie Andres. Kaylee Elizabeth Turner.
It's my pleasure to present to you graduates of Southport High School Class of 2018. Graduates, please face your parents and friends to your right. Let's give them a round of applause. And now turn to your right again. Turn to your right again. And now face the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of Southport High School. Faculty, will you please assume your positions? Mr. Copeland, we are ready for the recessional.